entire world may be eligible to become senior. At least you are not entitled. If the High Court makes you senior, we will set aside that. You understand?
No other litigation. Just to pursue your senior. Is senior advocate a status to be ornamentally kept at residence, or a recognition for your role and participation in the justice delivery system?
I want to read what kind of language he is using on the textbook. Let people understand. I will going to teach them what is the meaning of the discipline in profession. I have dealt with so many this kind of characters in past.
Extremely sorry if I have hurt you.
There are already parasites in society who attack you people, you attack the system, and you want to join hands with them. There are youngsters like cockroaches, they don't get any employment, they don't have any place in profession. Some of them become media, some of them become social media, some of them become RTI activists, some of them become another activists, and they start attacking everyone. And you people file contempt petition because High Court is not taking up the matter.
This is a slightly longer video than the video that is available on social media and YouTube. This provides a lot more context than the shorter version of this video. I found this video on a website called lawchronicle.com, and it was not that hard to find. Still, everyone is using that shorter version of the video, which adds to the confusion and a misunderstanding about the cockroach comment. I do not agree with everything the judge is saying in this video, but it is very evident that he did not say what everyone is saying he said. I could not find any longer version of this video from the session, but if we can get a longer version of this video, that will clarify more. Still, this video provides a lot more context than the heavily circulated shorter version of it. Let me tell you my interpretation of this video, going by the sequence in which the exchange happened. It started with the judges firmly rejecting the lawyer's demand for senior advocate title, stating that even if High Court granted it, they would set it aside. One of the judges also pointed out that he had no other litigation except fighting for this title, which suggests that he is fighting for the title and not contributing anything to the society for this title. Then comes the threat of reading out his social media posts and exposing to the court what kind of language he is using on social media. He also talks about joining hands with the people who likes to attack the establishment. Maybe the judge has found something on his social media, or maybe he is suggesting that the lawyer is acting like the people who, without contributing anything significant to the society, demand entitlement and recognition. A lot of them are unemployable youths and not in any kind of profession, which again suggests that they have not contributed anything to the society yet. In order to get the attention and the entitlement, they join media or social media or become activists like RTI activists and question the establishment, not out of any genuine concern for public interest, but just to file pointless contempt petitions and harass the institutions just for the sake of chaos. This is that specific group he was referring to while saying they are youngsters like cockroaches. He was not talking about the whole young generation. He is not talking about the journalists or even RTI activists. He was talking about these kind of people who prefer to disguise themselves as activists or journalists. Again, I'm not saying I totally agree or disagree with what he said. I think a lot of people intentionally twisted the interpretation of his comment just to gain from the anger that it can create in the youths, and most people did not even bother to know the context of his comment. Now, this misquotation has given birth to Cockroach Janta Party. This is a small part of the reel shared by CJP's Instagram account, and for the record, context here does not change the meaning.
कुछ ही दिन पहले हमारे चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया सूर्यकांत ने बोला था कि हमारे देश के यंगस्टर्स जिनके पास काम नहीं है, उनमें से कुछ मीडिया में चले जाते हैं, कुछ सोशल मीडिया में चले जाते हैं, कुछ एक्टिविस्ट बन जाते हैं, कुछ आरटीआई एक्टिविस्ट बन जाती हैं. ये सब कॉकरोच के समान है.
He's saying that the youngsters of our country who do not have any work go into media, social media, or become activists or RTI activists, and they are like cockroaches. He's wildly twisting the judge's words. This sounds intentional to create anger in the youth. I would love to see a good opposition in this country. I will even support any kind of public movement that helps to build that opposition who can keep the government in check. But when these movements starts with misleading the public, I have my doubts. I get skeptical about these movements. It feels like you're leveraging the public issues for your own good. I understand having someone criticizing the government even for their selfish reasons is better than having no one at all. Still, a good opposition with good intentions is a necessity of our country. What I would love to see in a movement like this is youths talking about the solutions along with the problems. And I'm not talking about the solutions like politicians should arrest all the criminals after coming into power, or exam papers should not be leaked. I mean, real solutions like how will you drop the crime rate considering all the politicians are corrupt? How would you fix the corruption? And your solutions might be inspired by some other nations, or maybe a novel one, but it should stand all the criticism that your solution faces. We have youths who are good at politics, economics, technology, but somehow a lot of YouTubers are teaching us politics and economics without getting into the nuances and complexities of it. Most of them do not have the knowledge. Some of them do have, but they understand getting too nerdy will drop their engagement. And very few of them are trying, really trying. I will suggest CJP to talk about models and plans that you think can work for India. It doesn't matter which party you worked with or in which country you are living in. Just show me your intentions are in the right place. If you do not have any plans to enter the politics, at least give some good solutions. And then maybe we can build pressure on the government to make it a reality. I know right now CJP is focused on the exam paper leaks and asking for the resignation of the education minister. I understand the intention behind it, but it is not a fix. It might be a start, but it is not a fix. And lastly, I do not want you to target BJP. I want you to target the ruling government. And there is a difference that we all can spot.
Red lines cross the water from Berlin to the Bay, feeding the furnace, turning the sky gray.